welcome to another exciting edition of
Can We Say This?
I'm your host, Some Asshole. Let's meet our contestant. This guitar neck has moved on me.
Aww.
So what we're looking at, it has dipped down and has twisted. So I'm going to start on the joiner to establish myself a new playing field, and then maybe work the twist down to the headstock and then take it the rest of the way out there. We'll see. I don't know if I can do this, but let's get into this video. Right, we are level. Hell yeah. I totally bitched out and should have fixed that entire thing with the hand plane, but I was pretty intimidated to do so, to be honest. Next time for sure though. So, I have to plug the old truss rod access hole, and I have to block where I've chiseled out for the truss rod end. I'm gonna do that quick, and then I got some explaining to do. I kinda like it. I might just keep it. So this neck is a little bit of a nail biter. And I think I know why it moved. Well, for one, I screwed up. I'm an idiot. You can see the end grain there. I put this ply backwards. I wanted the grain to be mirroring each other, and I have them following each other. So that was just a paying attentionless, dumbass move. But the main reason I think this walnut had a shitload of tension in it. The bandsaw told me that right away when I was milling up the pieces. I don't know if it was case hardened, possibly. There were some sections that were just smoking, and other sections would fly through, and then it'd be really hard again. So, if I ever feel wood like that again through the bandsaw, that's not like Wenge, because Wenge will just smoke it anyway. But like anything that, like walnut or mahogany, anything that it should reasonably go through, I just don't think I'll take the risk on a neck. But anyway, god damn. To be 100% honest, I did not know how to tackle it. At first I thought it only dipped, but then I realized it had twisted as well, and I'm like, oh no. But I figured I'd use the joiner and work on the twist and the dip at the same time. I actually didn't press record on the first couple passes through the joiner. I had pressure on the one side, and then I held it kind of on an angle. I had the joiner taken like thinner than paper widths off just to establish myself the new flat. I definitely should have just tried the hand plane, but it wasn't until that I had this almost flat on the joiner and then left it, and the neck said nope and moved again more, that I was just like, I'm gonna try the hand plane. What's the worst that can happen? I honestly didn't think I could save this once it moved again on me. But I was able to establish like enough of a flat that I could work the plane pretty good on it. But since this section was obviously high because of the twist, my nut line started going on a massive angle. So I had to plane the nut line back 90 degrees with the center line, which made this really thin. Not happy about that. Which brings me to the reason why I blocked this and I filled this, in case you're wondering what I was up to. I will have enough meat on the headstock. Once I glue my veneer on, I'll have more than enough, and actually I still got to take more off the back. But I have lost my nut line where it originally was, and I have to bring the fretboard forward a ½ inch, which now displaces my volute, which I've actually, off camera, I've started drawing back and it's almost there. I still will have somewhat of a volute, not as much as I wanted, but we'll see how it turns out. Anyway, now that that's moved forward, my truss rod access would have come through the back of the headstock, for sure, because I want to keep my headstock plate as thick as possible, as I mentioned in the other video. So this all got blocked. I have to deepen this truss rod channel, but I've ordered, on top of the carbon fiber stiffening rods, a spoked truss rod, which will now get notched into the ass end of the fretboard. This is just all dead space. I probably didn't even need to plug that, but it seems like a professional would probably plug that. Sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, what would Ty do? Ty would plug it. So, yeah, I have a usable neck. Hell yeah. And it's actually been stable for over a week now, which I'm super happy about. I think it's done moving on me, and once I get the carbon fiber rods epoxied in, once I start carving away here and it wants to move, I think they will hold it off enough that the truss rod will be able to take over if it does move. If not, I'll just be one heartbroken loser, I guess. Well, anyway, thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I'm back in the game now, but I'm just waiting on the truss rod and the carbon fiber rods so that I could keep motoring on this build. So, that's all I got for this one. Hit that like button if you don't mind. If you're not subscribed, also hit that. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you would have fixed it. And I hope to see you in the next one.